Mike, what you up to today? Today, we're going to plant the cucumbers and the cherry tomatoes. Yesterday, we worked on the trellising. I showed you how I put up my trellis. And in a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the other trellis complete. So it's all going to be complete. You'll get to see that. And I went ahead and I spread out the cucumbers where I want to place them, as well as the cherry tomatoes. So stay tuned with me. We'll watch we put these plants in the ground, and you'll get to see the garden as it progresses today. Here's the trellis complete. I have both trellises up, and then you notice that I do have the plants set out at the bottom of the trellis where I'm planning to put them in the ground. The first trellis here to the left is going to be the cherry tomatoes again. I have 3 different varieties there. I have a red cherry, a sun gold, and sun sugars. So that's what I'll be putting in the ground there. The second row, the cucumbers, I have the Calypso and I have the Stonewall cucumber. And both those cucumbers are by Haas. So I'm gonna go ahead and move around, let you take a look at the plants at a different angle. Here's another view of the garden, the trellising and the plants. I want to do a quick shot of that so you have a better perspective and idea of what it looks like. Okay, we're going to get ready to plant these cucumbers. I'm just going to use a simple little garden trowel, and we'll just pop these cucumbers out and we'll pop them in the ground. This ground is really soft. I don't even think I need the trowel. I'm not even going to use it. So this is going to go really quick. Look how soft that soil is. I'm putting these cucumbers really close to the trellis, because as you know, they produce those little tendrils to grab stuff and pull themselves around. And I'm planting a lot of Calypso cucumbers because they're the pickling cucumbers. And that's my family's favorite to eat. Jennifer will can pickles. And when I'm done with this, I'll water this in, of course. This soil is pretty dry. It's been under a tarp. Give that water time. Okay, that's planting of the cucumbers. Next, we're going to go over here and we'll do the cherry tomatoes. Okay, the first one we're going to plant is the sun gold. It's a golden tomato, obviously, sun gold. And I have a different varieties. The last 4 are a golden sugar sweet. It's a sugar sweet cherry tomato. It will look pretty similar to this one here. So that's why I'm going to put the cherry in between so I know which one is which. And I can taste and see which one I like the best. The ones down, the 4 down here on the end, I've never planted before. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens with that. Oh. I'm not planting as many cherry tomatoes because I'm the only one that eats them. And this is going to be more than I could possibly eat if they all survive. 6 cherry tomato plants. It's going to keep me busy as far as eating. But it's a fun fruit to eat when you're gardening. So whenever I'm working in the garden, I always like to come over here and pick some cherry tomatoes as I work. They're fun to eat and do your work in the garden. Now we're just going to go ahead and water these in. I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the cucumbers. Water them. Let that soak in. Then go back down to where I started again. And water them in again. Because this soil is really dry. I kept a tarp on it like I said before. Keep the weeds down. And keep the soil to where I can actually work in it this spring. Because it's been raining so much. Kind of water a little bit further out from the plant. And okay, now we just need to get some labels. I made up some labels for the cherry tomatoes because, well, these are easy to know. They're small, they're big, but I have 3 different varieties of cherry tomatoes here, and 2 of them are going to look really close. So I want to know which one I'm eating. So I made up some labels, and we'll go ahead and label this. Like I said, this is the Sun Gold, cherry, and the last 4 are Sun Sugar. Okay, that's the cherry tomatoes planted, as well as the cucumbers. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in another day or so.